Hello and welcome back to the Loco Boys, who have a complex network full of duo lane setups. Yep, that's us, and man, does this look good or what? Look at this, full-blown two-lane traffic that we got, and not only over there, but also this good stretch over here. I'm very pleased and proud that we are now into the stage where we actually need these kind of track setups for our lovely little network. So, well, last time what we did was we supplied Leominster over here with goods, and as you can see, it's still rising up. 15 out of 23, so it's still climbing, but of course Leominster needs more than just goods to prosper. It also needs the ability to have their folks travel to and from other destinations, and we will have that happen. But before we continue with expanding and adding more and more to the Loco Boys, I'd like to note that there is a new patch. This is another build of Train Fever, and this patch has added quite a few nice things. For one, there's a new bus out there, which, well, we kind of can't use because we don't employ buses as of yet, but that is of course going to change. Another thing they did was that they added waypoints. Now, waypoints for trains only currently, but if we go over here, look, see these nice new fancy things? These are waypoints, and well, they kind of do exactly what you'd expect them to do. You can place them, and you can then have trains travel via these waypoints. So now you might wonder, like, what good is that? Because in our network everything is pretty much self-explanatory. But the thing is that for example, what you could do is, if you want a train, and I know we have a passenger train that passes through the station, we could have that always always go through the station via a certain track. And for example, if we open up the lines over here, railroads only, you can see that the green passenger line always goes through the station through this lane. But we could change that, by having it always go through the left one lane, by adding a waypoint over him, then have it travel via that waypoint. Now, I currently do not see the point of doing that, as the right lane over here, to me, seems to be the right lane to choose anyway. But, yeah, it's just to point out that the options are there. By the way, why don't I mean, I do see the line like this over here right now. Why don't I see it right? Okay. Odd, strange, but, well, the line is there. Maybe it's because there's like two blue lines over here and it becomes conflicting. I don't know, really. In any case, yeah, so that's odd actually, because that means that both of them trains have to use this track line over here. I don't know if I like that situation that much. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to change this around a little bit, and as soon as there are no trains anymore over here, we are going to add a station lane, and we are also going to have to change the way that this is all set up, with all them junctions and all that. So, yeah, let's fast forward time a little bit. Now, before we do that, one more thing they did in the patch, and again, it wasn't really affecting us that much, but one thing they have changed is the way pathfinding works for vehicles. So, apparently it was a bit buggy, in that it didn't handle crossings and junctions that well, in town. But, well, since we don't employ vehicles yet, it wasn't affecting us. However, it is now improved, so I guess that's always good, right? what are you, lovely tree, doing out here? By the way, oh, that's creepy. Alright, anyway, yeah, so we're going to upgrade this station a little bit. And you know what, we might as well... No, I was thinking about maybe adding some length to this, but I don't really think we need that for now. So we're just gonna add another track to it. So, yeah, let's have the trains depart. I hope... No trains are coming. Very good. And yeah, we will upgrade this to a 3-lane station. Alright, I think we just successfully upgraded the station. The only downside right now is that all the cargo we had on there has disappeared. But, yeah, well, minor downside. This over here, though, is a very interesting situation that we got right here. Because I don't really know if I signaled it right. I do know that this stretch over here will always have traffic going to this one direction. Over here though, it's all multi-directional. So I hope that I made this the right way with the junctions and all that, but we'll have to see. Right, so that's that taken care of. Now, Leominster, that's the one. It has goods coming and going to it. But goods alone will not make Leominster prosper. It needs to have the ability to have its inhabitants travel to distant places. So what we need to do basically is we need to hook up Leominster with our network, and well, I think Rayleigh is the most obvious choice here for, well, travel destination. Because if we were to have Newton-le-Willows be the one town that is going to be hooked up, then yeah, I think travel time would exceed the 20-minute mark even. So Newton-le-Willows is not an option. By the way, there is just an absolute crazy amount of passengers waiting. 41, and their train has just departed. Are you telling me that we need even more capacity? You know what? That might actually just be the case. Because over here, we can only fit in 48, and I know it's on its way, but it's far from, well, having arrived. It could very well be the case that we might even have to add more. Well, the question is, do we need more wagons or do we need another train? I feel like we would need to add more wagons, and not even just adding more, but maybe just upgrading the types of, well, this one, you know, to the improved Bavarian one, I think they're called, because over here we can only take like 5 in a wagon. Yeah, maybe we need to do that actually. I mean, look at that, 47 passengers already, and over here 21. You are far from having arrived, though you can carry 42. I don't know really. We'll have to see. I mean, the thing is as well, you know, we've added another train here only recently, so maybe this needs all to be ironed out a little bit, you know. I know that these passengers, they come and go in waves, you know. One time there will be many waiting over here, another time there will be many more waiting over here. It's all come and go, really, so we will do other things first, and, like, for example, you have... Wait, hold on a second. You have 6 wood waiting. Why is there nothing? Could that be because I removed the station? Yeah, that could very well be the case. In which case, we are going to change things up a bit. I want you to load... Yeah. There. And this is purely so that the train isn't waiting here to fill up, because that's gonna take like forever to do, really. So yeah, it's gonna have to make just one run for it. You do... Why is it that you have 27? It's probably also because I removed the station, you know. All the lines got messed up a little bit. In any case, it's not really that important. We are going to get passengers to Leominster. Now, just eyeballing it, it seems that all the passengers are over there. But just to be sure, we're gonna check out the land use. Oh yeah, look at that. All the passengers are over here. That's pretty much obvious. So... let's also enable the contour lines here. Now, the terrain isn't really in our favor. If we were to... yeah, it's sloping up slightly, so... I guess the best station placement would be over here somewhere. And then... there's like 2 options we could go with. Or we're just gonna have a straight line connection towards Leominster. But that means that... well, there is this terrain, one we need to deal with, and, I mean, we have a train line over here. So why don't we make use of these existing tracks and just have that, like, you know, use these tracks, then branch off, and then go towards the station that we're gonna put over here. I think that is a pretty solid plan. So we're gonna get ourselves a station. It's going to be... 2-lane, you know what, we'll make it middle length. We could, I mean, we could as well go with full length, but I don't know really. It is kind of expensive and I don't really see the need for it, to be honest. I mean, we could go with this. This is like 270, 260, 260 over here would be like the cheapest we could get. 260. Are we gonna go with a full length station, you know, go all out? If we do so, I mean, this is like the end of the line. There is no town that we need to hook up further from this. If we go with this station, this is like the end all, you know, we place it once, we never upgrade it ever again. We could do that, you know. I don't see why we shouldn't do this, really. Alright, we're gonna go with this max length station. Wow, just look at how long this is. This is really for future planning, you know. And the good thing is that because this is the end of the line, we don't need to upgrade anything ever again. We're gonna get some really nice and smart depot placement in here. We'll have this be straightened out. No, actually, we want that up. Maybe even further up like that. I don't know. We'll go with something like this. We will then hook it up like that. There. And then we'll have a depot. How clever is that? If you ask me, it's plenty clever. Look, see? Right, we of course need signals for this one, which I cannot place now. Oh wait, maybe I should select them. There. Alright. Okay, well, I guess it is time for us to set up our train line, and we're gonna have to make a pretty hard curve over here. And then twice, so we probably won't be able to get max speed, but I'm cool with that, you know. we don't need to always have max speed available. So if our trains can only go like 100 kilometers an hour or something, I'm perfectly fine with that. So yeah, let's get them tracks built, shall we? Go. I think we just got ourselves a pretty nice set of tracks over here. Now, granted, this might not have been the most efficient route, and I don't even know why we have this little hump in there. And you know what? we're gonna change this because this is rather ridiculous, really. Maybe we're not going to change it because of issues. Yeah, right. I see why that is in there. The downside of the, well, track building interface, really, because for some weird reason I couldn't just have a crossing over here on this straight section. I don't know why that is. I mean, you'd think that a crossing that is at a 90-degree angle would be perfect, but it wasn't really allowed. So yeah, that's why we have this little, well, you know, thump in there. But other than that, I think that this is a pretty nice set of tracks, using not that much real estate and adding even further complexity to our lovely network over here. Now, of course, we do need to set up a line, so we might as well do so. And let's see over here. I want a new line, which we are going to call, and very surprisingly, Leominster Rayleigh. There. Right. And we're gonna add this maxed out turbo station. And, well, this not maxed out, but plenty of lanes station. There we go. Right. Very nice. Yeah, this is looking good. Now, I could have gone with a full-blown 2-lane setup over here, but really, I mean, for the amount of trains that is currently on this these lines, I feel like we don't really need to. That might change, of course, because as we've seen, oh my good freaking... Oh! No, oh, no, I didn't want to add Newton Levillos. Yeah, let's finish off that line first, actually, but... Huh? Oh my... No, I didn't want a passenger. This is absolutely insane. Now, there is a train currently there. 72. You are... Yeah, you're the one train with the better wagons, really. Where's the other train right now? Oh, that's over here. That's actually quite nice. They do I don't know, for some reason they seem to end up with a setup that they're always both, you know, at a station, at the opposite stations at the same time. Over here we have 7 of these passenger dudes and they're all trying to get in. So yeah, Featherstone isn't producing as many passengers. This though is completely going out of hand. And I think we should most definitely add more wagons. Now, you are the upgraded one. Yeah, you are. So what we're gonna do is next time this train... Oh man, that means that it will be filled up. Yeah, well, next time this train... Oh, wait. We could send it towards the depot right very now. That would at least save us 7 passengers. Fine, go to the depot. It is now empty. Unfortunately, those passengers have disappeared into the void. But we're gonna set it up so that it has all the better wagons. Because it's clearly that we need those. Right, okay, so... yeah, you know what? We'll be back once the train is in the depot. Now wait, why are we back whilst the train is not in the depot and we're staring at our mega long station? That is because I totally forgot already that we still needed to get ourselves a train over here. In fact, we even still need to hook up this very station. So let's actually finish what we started rather than worry about things that are irrelevant for now. So we will get this hooked up, I don't know, I guess like that, perhaps. Yeah, alright, we'll do it like this, and then that ain't gonna work. But look at this. Oh, fine terrain alignment shenanigans. Well, they're not fine, but that's how we're gonna do it. And we will also, just so that we won't get blocked off in the future. Oh, look at this, large bus stations. I fancy myself one of those right here. Yeah, I think that's... yeah, nice large bus station. Now, you might already be wondering, like, okay, so no tram stations? You'd be right. We are gonna go with buses in this town, just to add a little bit of change, and because a new one was added. And yeah, you know, I kind of want to toy around with buses too, so it's not just tracked vehicles that we employ. Now, what can we buy over here? Oh, I don't think that the new vehicles are available for us yet, though we do have... wait, l'obéissant? It sounds French. Oh. Built by the French, Amédée Bollé. This steam omnibus was able to run bigger distances, e.g. from Le Mans to Paris. I don't know where Le Mans is. I do know where Paris is, but apparently that's a distance. Regardless, it goes at 25 kilometers an hour, which I think isn't so shabby. Yeah, look at that. I mean, this one goes at 18 kilometers an hour, this one goes at 25. How fast are our actual trams that we have over here? How fast are those? They only go at 15, so it's in my eyes, it's actually better to employ these road vehicles, but... yeah, right, interesting. Anyway, we'll get back to that in a moment, once the train is actually... oh no, crap, I still need to get ourselves this train. Right then, focus damage. I just wanted to upgrade that train, really, that's all, but yeah, focus. We're gonna get ourselves the Borsig, of course. Now, I don't know how much capacity we're going to need, so we're just gonna well, on the safe side of caution here, because population is 185, which isn't really that high. And over here in Raleigh, which is also still a town in development, see, population is 189. I don't think we need very large trains over here. So I think what we're gonna do is we're just gonna do, like, I don't know, maybe 4 wagons. That means 32 passengers. I think we could even get away with 3 wagons. It's not that far, and I don't expect huge passenger boosts right from the start. So yeah, let's just go with factory. But if it does grow a little bit, we'll go with 4 wagons then. There. Now we are gonna set this to Leominster relay. There we go. Right, and that's that taken care of. Now then. Right, it is time for us to get, you know, the other train upgraded. So we'll be back once the other train is in the depot. For real this time. Alright, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Do you see this fancy train over here? Yeah, well, watch all these wagons appearing out of the shed like magic, really, but yeah, small detail. Let's not look at, oh wow. Maybe they should add door animations, but look at this. I just upgraded this train to be the exact same length, but now with better wagons. So it can carry 56 passengers. 56, you got that right. So of course it's gonna go over here right now, which will pretty much mean that once the other train arrives, there are next to no passengers. But that's just a small, minor issue really. Now over here we have our lovely passenger train getting all set up and sorted. Of course it does mean that, you know, the passengers over here do need to get how to put it, you know, they need to kind of like realize that the new destination is there. So I don't expect huge numbers here right from the start, but what we are gonna do is we are going to set up a bus service over here. So let's take a quick look at how this town is laid out. We have like a nice circle over here and then another one over here, pretty much. Right, let's just add some bus stops and see what we can do from there. Right, I think I've added plenty bus stops right now, and wow, look at Leominster just developing itself. I see plots being built everywhere, pretty much. Yeah, Leominster is definitely taking advantage of these new transportation options that we've added. Now then, we need to set up a few lines here, so let's get cracking at that. Right, I think we got it pretty much covered over here. I don't really like how this is going though. Why do you make a circle around over there on my bus line? I don't like that. It's not needed really either. You can just go... Yeah, there's a bus stop right over there. Maybe I should change the way that this is all set up. I don't know really. Let's just redo this, you know, because right there. Now let's think of this again. Leominster Exchange. Then we want this to go over there, and already it's derping it up once again. I just don't know why it would do that. So there's no real reason for it to do that. I mean, if we do it like this, it just behaves nicely. Maybe if I... Yeah, but that doesn't work either. So what if I do it right now? Oh yeah, it got it, it got it. Right, so I think now we're good to just set up our... No. No, it doesn't want to. But if I remove this one right now, and then just add it. Yeah, now it works. Alright, it's a bit wonky, I might have to add, but... Now well, at least I know how to fix up the line, so we'll quickly get this sorted. There. Yeah, that's much better. I mean, it will follow these lines, so it is quite... well... necessary that we get them right, so to say. Also, it seems kind of odd that... I mean, is there something wrong with this road that this over here doesn't allow for... I mean, why don't... Is it just me, or is the whole, you know, getting everything set up here proving a little bit tricky? Well, now that works. We don't need to go there twice, of course, but... Alright. No, maybe... There. And if I now remove these ones... let's see... No. No, that definitely doesn't work. I don't get it. Why does it need to be 3 times in there, really? If I remove you, though... No, then it won't do it. This is kind of odd, really. It's a bit wonky, but we'll see. I mean, we'll leave it in there 3 times. I just hope that that doesn't mean that it's gonna wait there like forever till it's all sorted. In any case, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna buy ourselves 2 of these vehicles. You are gonna be servicing Leominster 1, yes. And then another one, you are gonna be servicing Leominster 2. There. Alrighty, so now that we got... Wow, look at those being fast. Though... I don't know really, where's the driver? These are ghost wagons, look at that. Yeah, this looks really spooky, by the way. Oh man, that's really creepy. Right, anyway, that's just a small detail. Besides, the trains over here too are of course a little bit spooky. As, well, you know, they don't have any drivers on them. And no, this isn't a, well, roofed driver area. This is just, you know, the kettle with the steam pressure. There should be a driver, like, right over here, but no, well. In any case, so we got this going right now. I would like to know, like, how much is waiting over here? Really good. You have a full load. Right, so far so good, with just a 1 good waiting there. I think it wouldn't be such a bad idea to check out how everything is performing. For one thing, how are we doing over here? Do we have plenty of passengers over here at these bus stops? Well, I do see that there's at least money being made over here. That's a good sign. How much do you, in fact, make? Yeah, you are more or less making a profit each year. Not much, but there is profit. I guess this still needs to, you know, get into higher gears a little bit, I guess. Alright. Now, I also don't think we need to expand the passenger capacity over here just yet. I mean, Rayleigh is developing itself as well. Look at all these plots being built. What is that that's being built? It's all passengers. Ah well, that's fine with me. Now, Rayleigh, you need cargo item supply. You could see that improve too. Oh wow, this has just undergone an upgrade, it seems. Alright, very, very nice. So production will go up soon, right? I mean, try to deliver more wood. Huh. Right, so we need more wood delivered then. Wood well, guess what's coming over there? How is the wood delivery times over here? the Railway Wood only has 11 minutes really, so it isn't doing so bad. How much does it carry? 40 wood. This should be a good amount of money coming in right here, right now. Though, I mean, it's asking for more wood, so in theory, what we could do is split this train up and have this be 2 trains. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do, really. Look, see, you now got more wood. Yeah, look at this being unloaded as well, by the way. The production is going up ever so slowly. So I guess that we're doing fine over there. Now, over here, the wood. This train can carry 40 wood. Oh, this one. Right, or is it even more? No, it's 40 wood. By the time it gets here, there is like, I don't know, if there is more than 40 waiting, and there's a good chance there will be, if there's more than 40 waiting, we're gonna have to split up that train and have 2 trains, which would then also mean that this whole stretch over here needs to be proper 2-lane setup. Which it isn't right now, so... And why are you... It says over here that there is like a 23 minute service time, which in my eyes is too long. I don't really know why it says that. Clearly it isn't that much, but... We also have 18 passengers over there, but they are for Newton Featherstone. They're not for Rayleigh Newton, which is kind of a shame, really. Yeah, I guess that still has to do with the fact that we had, well, changed up the station, and therefore the time has gone above, and I think that's the main reason for it, really. So, also, we haven't had any crashes over here, so I guess we're doing fine in terms of signaling over there. You got 1 for Relay 2, another 1 for Relay 1. Let's just open up the line thingy for tram and see how it's doing. Relay is making a profit. It's not huge. In fact, it's far from that. But it's also not totally ineffective, so I guess it's alright. Maybe Relay just needs to really grow a little bit more, and then it will be good. Newton Le Willows, though. This is, of course, the more interesting case. Newton over here has the old setup, but it seems to me that this old setup, well, it is the most profitable. But that could also be because Newton Le Willows only just has 1 tram line, so any passengers over here are just, well, they're gonna have to use the you know, the 1 tram line. So maybe that's why we only see 12,000 over here, whilst Featherstone actually has 16,000, and I don't think Newton and Featherstone are that much. Oh, look at the amount of passengers, man. But I don't think Featherstone and Newton, no, they are about equal. So I guess Featherstone is actually doing better when it comes to passenger transportation. Look at but yeah, see, there's just this 1 train there. Look at this. I mean, this train cannot carry all of them. There's still 20 waiting, and then there's this one coming, which, well, kind of will take the remaining, and then it will only be filled up half. So I guess in the end, yeah. And half, I mean, I say filled up half, but that's totally not true. Now look at this, look at how cool this is. They came from this tram and they were transported towards the station. Huh, that's cool. I approve. Now, another thing that I would like to know, because the passenger situation in Featherstone and Newton, I think that is pretty much under control right now. what I would like to know is how is the situation with hauling wood doing over here? 73 is being produced, that's a lot. Now there's currently waiting there 23, 25 with more coming, and you can carry 36. Yeah, I guess this one train is still, you know, up to capacity for this production. How are we doing with the goods over here? You're going to Newton Le Willows, and clearly there isn't enough capacity on that one. Right, the moment this has arrived, we will need to add one more wagon to this, and in fact, this is still the old train, you know. Wow, this is ancient stuff, man. We're gonna need to upgrade this train, that much is pretty much certain, and I think it wouldn't be such a bad idea to also upgrade this train. I mean, this can carry 24, oh, there is already waiting over here. It's alright actually, there's only 14 waiting. By the time that the train will arrive, there will of course be more waiting. So I guess, yeah, this train needs an upgrade, but we might as well upgrade this one. I don't know really. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. If it's not needed, we should not do it really. But yeah, this one's that's a given. Of course, we're gonna wait till it's empty first. Right, now over here, huh? How much is waiting? 50. And you can only carry 40. Right, and that is also a clear sign that we need to increase the capacity over there. Wow, there's so much capacity upgrading that we need to do. This train though, we are not going to lengthen that one. We're going to have to add another train to it. That's fine though, we can still use the one station lane for it. That's not an issue. Look at that just going up. Right then, well, we'll get ourselves another train. And you know what, I mean right now there's 15 waiting, huh? And there's more coming. So I guess what we could just do is buy ourselves another train. Doesn't need to be as big, we can just leave this one, we don't need to cut it in half. And we can just buy it and then have it be like a 3-wagon train, huh? Yeah, I guess that's pretty solid. And then we'll just set that to the Rayleigh Wood. There. Right then, now of course that does mean that it needs to wait, and it will, well, you know, this is really, I don't know, maybe we should upgrade this to a 2-lane station, but nah, I think 1 lane for now will do. We might do that later on though, however it does mean that we need to upgrade them tracks over here to be proper dual lane. Right then, we're gonna do that in just a moment. There's no, I mean, we need to do that, but there's no ultra urgent need for that, and I first want to upgrade this train. So we'll take a good last look at it, and then we will upgrade it. There, so we've upgraded the train, and not only did we upgrade the train, we've also added a goods wagon over here. So now it is capable of handling a lot more goods even, and man is it needed. Wow, badly needed, I tell you. However, as we can also see, the goods over here don't really, this goods train doesn't really need upgrading that much just yet, so I guess we're fine when it comes to... okay, well sure, go to this station, there's no real need to, but fine, whatever. It will hopefully sort itself out, and I hope there won't be too much waiting here. We will find out if you know, this extra wagon and extra speed is enough. If it isn't, then we might want to add even one further if this keeps piling up. But anyway, what we now need to do is set this up as a proper 2-lane setup. And well, as much as I would like to replace this station, if I do so, a crap load of wood will be lost, pretty much. So
Oh yeah.
oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah. Right. New trains and new trams, everybody. Oh my. I want to check those out first. Let's see. The Class 53 Prussian G3. The Class G3 was a family of 6 coupled medium-powered goods trains. Goods train? No, wait, hold on a second. The Class G3 was a family of 6 coupled medium-powered goods train tank locomotives. Huh, okay. But we also got ourselves a tram. Wow, and look at the price of this thing going up like crazy. It's only 5 kilometers faster, but wow, can it pull a lot more though? I mean, this one was only a speed upgrade and in terms of tractive effort, but this one just triples the tractive effort. Well, this one only gained a 30% increase. This one though, I mean, doesn't go that much faster, but it's crazy powerful. And it is like, oh wow. Right, okay, very, very interesting. Then we also got a new tram. Let's quickly check that one out too, huh? Let's see, yeah, trams. Steam tram. Very nice. Twin axle locomotive of the steam tram as used in Vienna as a Dampf tramway. I guess. It's a little bit faster, can carry 2 more passengers. Wow, very interesting, I might say. So much stuff just happening at the same time, and we all need to act on that accordingly. But we're gonna do that and more next time when we play more Train Fever.